There is something that sometimes hangs over my head. And I wonder, is it possible to escape? There's this old saying that goes, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but anger fucks up everything." It starts wars, ends relationships, and I have to battle it every single day.
Good morning, everybody out there. Steve, Tom.
Good morning. It's the morning show with Ryan Stevenson and
also coming up this half hour.
Good morning. Get yourself up and going today. 90 for your high.
Hey, look who it is. It's Mr. Big Dog himself. How we doing, buddy? I've been meaning to tell you something. Everything is gonna be just fine. All you have to do is keep that temper of yours under control. Think you can handle that? You do that, you've got nothing to worry about. Hey, have a good day.
Scene 107.3.5 coming on the air to say I hope no one was planning on leaving home today because Monarch Pass has been closed until further notice. So grab some hot chocolate, cozy up, and tune into the classics. Gunnison 107.3.5.
Anger sucks because anger compounds.
This one goes out to all you lovebirds spending this snowy afternoon together, as opposed to being alone. I mean, come on, it's cold out there. You need somebody, right? Gunnison 107.3.5.
It'll start with something small that barely annoys you. And then next thing you know, oh, this hot chocolate isn't even hot. It's not even hot chocolate. It's just warm chocolate. I can't even have hot chocolate. Oh, and it's a good thing I unfolded all those blankets. I can't wait to fold those again. It's not like I've got anything going on, except for that massive pile of dishes I haven't even thought about in 5 days. Whenever I get worked up, I have a bad habit of trying to rationalize it. I'll remind myself that it's a completely natural and common part of the human experience. And after all, even Jesus felt anger. When people started treating the temple in Jerusalem as if it was a modern-day megachurch, he got angry. And that anger, famously, led him to take action.
I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it! My life has value!
The suffrage movement of the early 1900s used anger as a tool to guarantee women the right to vote. In the mid-1900s, anger helped the civil rights movement to battle racial discrimination. And today, we see it in the heart and soul of the climate change movement.
I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
There is a version of anger that is powerful. It's called righteous indignation. And I'll use this flavor of anger to try and justify the fact that I don't want to do dishes and I don't want to fold blankets. But this anger is misplaced. I am not a historic hero fighting for a noble cause. I am a normal person that most days is just trying to get by. And generally, the anger I feel doesn't serve me. It wells up inside me, and then it hangs over my head. Most days, my flavor of anger is one that is known simply as irritation. And what I've been learning is that irritation can be conquered. Although it is, admittedly, far easier said than done. I recently found this video of an absolute legend named Eric Guzman. I remember it made me think, it's gotta be impossible to be angry when you're dancing like this. And what I found out through some extensive research is that it is indeed impossible. Now, it's true, I'm no Eric Guzman, okay? But,
Goddess in 107.3.5, I hope no one out there was dancing because we are officially done playing music for the day. There will be no... Okay, never mind. Here's another one.
Dancing nonstop all day long may be realistic for some people, like I would assume the Guzzmeister, but for me, it's just not. So when it's not entirely appropriate for me to start popping and locking, I have other techniques. For a while, I used finger skateboarding as my go-to tabletop anger management. It worked well until I found out finger skateboarding can be really dangerous, and if I would get injured trying a trick, it would kind of just lead me to get angry. All jokes aside, the truth is, I haven't actually figured this one out. I feel like I could read every self-help book in the world and implement a million different tactics, and still, I would find myself getting worked up over things that do not deserve my anger. I even find that when I realize I'm angry and have to do something to mitigate that anger, I feel like I have another thing on the to-do list, and that makes me angry. As cliche as it sounds, there is one thing that usually makes me feel at least a little bit better. It comes in the form of dropping everything, walking outside, breathing some fresh air, and just taking a lap around the neighborhood. It's not always an option, and it's not always completely effective, but at least it's something. I personally find myself getting most frustrated when I feel like I don't have full control over all the moving parts. And I know it's unrealistic to think I ever even could have that kind of control. But this feels like one thing that just for a moment is completely within my grasp and fully predictable.